Hey everybody, Scotty Crow here reporting on location at LAHQ. Out on the balcony, you can see folks browsing HQ, good friends down there. Athletes are coming in, teams are checking in. They're browsing all the beautifully designed product, apparel, accessories, anything that you need before you run through the desert. We've got it here. Not a solo. Well, we do have some solo breaking news. We already told you about that. Kidding. It is glass. We do have many teams who are checking in here. And so everybody's coming in, getting ready for the start of the race tomorrow. Also want to give a shout out to Tay. Tay's holding it down with the MDPS crew. You know her, she handles it with speed, always. He's out with Jarek and team in the MDPS Blackmail limo, delivering packages all across the greater Mojave area. On-time delivery, guaranteed.
75% of the time.
You already know what it is. All right, y'all. This is gonna be a quick super live because we're super live and we're super quick. I'm gonna show you the solo map. Is there a pocket here? There's a pocket here. Makes sense. Shout out to manufacturers. What does that mean? 1 second. Here we go. Perfect. Like a glove. That doesn't make sense. Okay, here we go. Have you ever seen this wireless before?
Yeah, it's like a
Thank you. It is a lavalier. Lavalier. Lav, as we say in the bills. Okay. So our third place athlete is coming in, approaching.
Sit it down a bit.
Here we go.
Yep.
Johnny Ramos is out here on Powerline Road. Right behind Johnny is Andrew Friedman, also on Powerline Road. Right behind Andrew, we have Sergio Turul. Right behind Sergio, we have Lupe from Baltimore. So they are moving on Powerline past Baker. And then, I don't know, these athletes may also be on Powerline. Maybe these tracking devices are in vehicles. But we've got Gregory, Michelle, Reed, Laura, and then Abraham is back here near Baker. So that's a look at the, I would say, first 10 or so solo athletes. I do want to mention and just send out some love to Andy Alvarez. Andy let us know that he had an Achilles injury. He's going to need to shut it down. He's going to meet us in Vegas. We're going to celebrate hard. Andy, thank you so much for coming in. I know that Tommy was able to catch up with you. So cool to hear about your story, what this running thing has given to you, and we thank you so much for coming in and seeing what could be possible running LA to Vegas, and also just putting down tons and tons and tons of miles on the way there. So really excited to hear about the story. Shout out to Andy and crew. A lot of love. We'll see you in Vegas. We are going to have a leaderboard update in our next Super Live, but right now I'm going to throw to one of our team interviews since the relay starts tomorrow morning. We did have a chance, much like the solo athletes, we did have a chance to talk to some teams here at HQ earlier this week, and we met Team Runfly from Australia. So here's an interview with Team Runfly. Hello, and welcome back to LALV26. I'm your host, Scotty Crow, and I'm here with the Runfly crew from Australia. Give it up. So, this is everyone's first TSP experience, is that right?
Yeah.
I love it. We'd love to hear who's in the room. Is everybody a runner? We got support crew in here as well?
Yes.
Love it. Okay, cool. So maybe, let's go around, little introduction, and I learned that you're all from Australia, but from different spots. So maybe introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and what your role is.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Lucas, and I'm from Melbourne, more specifically in the west, more like Caroline Springs, and I will be supporting the crew via driving.
Love it. Cool.
Nice. My name is Kevin. My name is Kevin.
Kevin,
Forgot
got
about
it.
my name there. From Sydney as well, Western Sydney. My role in the team is team physio.
Love it.
Hi everyone, my name's Karen. I'm from Melbourne, and my role in the team is a runner.
Cool.
Hey everyone, I'm from Sydney. My name's Crystal, and I'm one of the other female runners.
Hey everyone, my name's David. I'm from Sydney as well, and I'm another part of the runners as well.
Hi, my name's Tiger from Cabramatta, New South Wales in Sydney, and I'll be supporting the team by way of driving and doing some pacing as well.
Love it.
Hi, my name is Calvin. I'm from Western Sydney, Cabramatta as well, and I am a runner, and I will be the team captain of Runfly.
Excellent, excellent. Welcome, y'all. I'm super glad you're here. How did Runfly come together? Are y'all, do you run in the community? Did you build this team for TSP? What's the origin story of Runfly?
So I think
Story time. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I've got to give the full spiel. I've got to give the full spiel because I think we've been reflecting a lot on it, especially for most of us. It's our first time in the US, and I feel like, it's quite far away from Sydney, Australia as well, and just being in LA in itself, we just look back at how far we've came. It actually started 3 years ago. 3 of us who are in this room right now, myself, Tiger, and David, we just use running as an outlet, to bond together, catch up during the midweek and socialize. I think it had more benefits just us coming together and actually socializing, and it was an excuse for us to hang out. And yeah, we found it really good for the mental, so we continued that every single week. So fast forward, unofficially for a year, we never called ourselves a crew. It was just more so a group of friends gathering around, having a great time, going for a run, eating really good food. And then we said, look, this is amazing for us. What if we share that to our community in the West, where we don't really have much going on. We're not really like a running city. So yeah, we just opened it up, and we were very well received from our community. And fast forward now, the community has been ever growing. We've been given amazing opportunities like this in itself to participate in events around the world. And yeah, Runfly is now more focused on creating impact within our communities more than just running.
Yeah. Can somebody talk a little bit about that? I mean, I think what is the foundational purpose that you're speaking to that is in the community?
Yeah, definitely. So specifically, it's an area thing where we come from. Where we come from, we're not represented in sport. There isn't much tracks, there isn't much running fields, and we want to change that stereotype. Most of our parents here are first generation immigrants. They didn't get the opportunity to do sport, so we never seen that in our lives. So as the next generation and bearing the torch from them, we want to change that and make an impact in certain ways to hopefully inspire the youth. And we continually create these impacts through events like TSP, where we are able to represent at a global platform, and we hopefully the youth back home say like, hey, look, Runfly is doing something cool. If they can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah. I super appreciate you sharing that. I think for us, Speed Project can operate in so many different levels, where these hyper competitive teams come in and they've brought in the fastest possible marathoners, sprinters, trail runners, ultra runners to go after this record, and they meticulously scout the route. And we love that there's that hyper competitive performance element to TSP. I think in addition to that, there are also people who really embrace running and are also fast and respect the sport, but have assembled for a larger purpose. And I appreciate hearing this and understanding that, cool, you're running to support a larger ideal in your community. And even for us here, the policy and the conversation around immigration has dominated everything over the last 12, 15 months. And there's so many folks here who I think are running with a similar mission that you all are. And it's helpful for us to expand our understanding of how this is a global conversation, and people are feeling it in all different ways and are assembling and running and taking action in ways that feel accessible and are purpose-driven. So just to say, I appreciate that, learning that about you all, and it's so dope to know that, and thank you for bringing that energy here, because I think everybody who hears your story will have an increased understanding of what's happening in your community, what you're about, and how they intersect with that. So appreciate that, and y'all again bringing that real strong sense of purpose in. It's really dope to hear. Shifting a little bit, just want to I'd love to check in with everybody. Actually, first, how did this specific team come together to run TSP?
Another story time.
Yeah.
What's funny enough, my best mate David, I've known for 20 years. High school, Tiger I went to high school with, but the rest of these friends I've met along the way. Especially through running. in the last 3 years, I've met some amazing people, gone to some amazing places, had a lot of amazing memories as well, like such as like the marathon after parties, or running together, or, sharing some training sessions together. When thinking about like bringing a team for the TSP, I thought about who would be straight killers in this race. Like who has been creating local and global impact within their own communities as well. Not necessarily just my crew. Runfly isn't just, a group of us, or it's an idea, that we all share. It's a belief that we all share. And, we have some amazing people from Melbourne as well. Jared is from Melbourne. Lucas is from Melbourne. Like, shout out to Melbourne. Shout out to Melbourne. And then Karen, who leads one of the biggest Asian running communities in Melbourne. So she's probably one of the only women who lead these Asian communities, and it's special because the team's coming together, and we're bringing our own energy, our own gravy to it. But we all share the same experiences in different ways. But we're all passionate about representing ourselves, representing our communities, and creating a difference.
Yeah. I love it. It's a squad of purpose-driven killers. That's my favorite thing. It's really good. Awesome. Before we wrap, I'd love to go around and just hear, I think other than getting to Vegas, is there one thing that each of you are hoping to get out of this race experience, that's on your mind that you want to feel, experience, take away over the next week? And we can just go around.
Yeah, I think for myself personally, I just would love, for the team to be safe. And create a lot of memories along the way. Speaking to people who've done this before, they will say it's the best weekend of your life. So just want to be as involved, as present as much as possible. I know in the midst of everything being quite turbulent, presence is key. And always communicate and make amazing memories. So I want to pass it over to T.
Thank you, bro. I think what I'm really looking forward to is just getting a greater understanding of myself out there. You hear so much about how the TSP is such a transformative, it's a transformative experience, both physical and spiritual. And I just can't wait to get to the other side and, see what those insights are and see how everyone else is kind of feeling about themselves as well. So I think it'll be very special in that way, both, physically and spiritually.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, that was beautiful, man. How do I top that? I think for me, some of the crew I know quite well, some I know of, and I'm starting to get closer to now throughout this whole trip and TSP. So a big reason of this TSP that I am looking forward to is just to deepen my bond and relationship with every single person here as well. And I know the perfect way to do that is just running through the desert TSP, right? Being in the trenches, and then because I know that's gonna be tough. It's inevitable, but I'm excited for all of us to overcome that and find the best version of ourselves there. And just to see if I got that dog in me. If we all do.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Pass it on to Karen.
I think just echoing from what the boys have said before, I think teamwork is a really big factor with TSP, leaning onto everyone around you. Running is an individual sport, but it is also a collective sport as well. So I think that is very much what TSP embodies. You're out there, I think they said that as a runner, you're the weakest link, but then as a team, you're the strongest together. So I think that's very important. So very excited for the adventure ahead.
I love that. Karen, can you shout out the group that you work with, that you lead?
Yeah, of course. So the Melbourne Run Club that I host along with two of my other really good friends is called OSAT. OSAT is an acronym for One Step at a Time, which is essentially what running is. I've actually also got it tattooed.
Show us.
So it's coming up to its 3 years. We're celebrating our 3-year anniversary next month, which is very exciting. And I've mentioned it before, but running has been so transformative in my 20s. It's brought me along to TSP, and it's also brought me to meet such incredible individuals as well. So I'm very, very thankful for the sport of running.
I love it. Thank you for that. Also,
thank you.
Bring them next year.
I will.
Pretty much exactly the same as everyone else. I have found that running has pretty much been very individual until like quite recently. I think training and then for like marathons and stuff, and you've got your own separate goal, whereas like now you have a collective goal together to like kind of reach that. And I don't know, yeah, getting amongst like these boys, like no, it's a great experience to just like get to know everyone. So yeah, really honored.
I think for me, being surrounded by people who inspire me, like everyone's got their own little journeys with their own personal life, their career life, and their running achievements as well. Being able to share this experience in, I guess, life is so short, you want to create significant memories. And yeah, like for myself, I've only really met most of these people except a couple of these guys. So yeah, learning to see what our true colours are and being able to help each other through tough moments will be pretty cool to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Also making people hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say memories and experience, because I've only ever really heard about the Spear Project through other people or through projects of other teams from like New Zealand or even in Melbourne as well. But to actually be a part of it is just so crazy, and I don't think I can think of anybody else who I want to spend it with. And these people and other friends to come, and also my brother.
Love it.
So.
Love it. I love it. I love it. We'll give it up for Team Runfly from Australia, Sydney, Melbourne. Appreciate y'all so much. Excited to follow along. Great to learn a little bit about you. We'll be back with more LALV26 very soon. Woo! Thank you, Team Runfly. Really, incredible to have folks from around the world traveling in. Australia's not close. And also, I just really appreciate teams that have come together to run for a greater purpose. And so Runfly is running to represent their community, to put representation at the center for first-generation immigrants in Australia. And like I was telling them, like I was telling Calvin, it's so important, I think, to lead with that, so we all can learn from them and hear their story, and our own awareness to be shifted. So thank y'all, Team Runfly. We'll be following you all. Y'all, I just had a production meeting with all of our different teams that are going to be covering the relay tomorrow. I'm so excited. I want to give a special shout to, we got our MDPS limo team, the aforementioned Tay Ross in the building. Tay is going to be with Jarek and Kevin and Lucy and Geneva and Kelsey out there delivering packages to folks. We've got Nella and Faith and Tam, who are going to be following the OG to Powerline. We've got Peter Bromka and Christian following the teams that are headed out on that off-road, super sneaky, super short, super fast route to see if, much like the solo records, is the team record of 28:10 in jeopardy. Good question, Aguado. Anybody, can you name that? Reference? It's a Jim Carrey reference. Wow, Ace Ventura. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's okay. We're going to see if these teams that are saying, I'm going to challenge the record, can really challenge the record. So we're going to have all that happening. And then this crew in here, Bali, Aaron, Aristo, Don. Where's Don? Where's Don? Huh? Nowhere to be seen. Unbelievable. Some people, it's a DNF for Don. No, this team, as well as Mona, Mimi, we're going to head straight to Vegas, get this whole situation set up, and be broadcasting to you. How? SUPERLIVE! Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Okay, we're going to be back soon. Thank you all for joining. Keeping an eye on these next solo finishers, and we'll be back SUPERLIVE soon. Thank you all for tuning in.